It's after a long gap that I made a video. Sorry, I had some exams at school. Anyway, today's video is about something that is tormenting humanity. You might have heard in the news that many people are getting dog bites every day, and many are even dying because of this. But what is the virus behind it? The virus behind it is called rabies. Though some Europeans call it rabies. Anyway, rabies or rabies, this virus is very, very bad. It spreads from wild animals to dogs, to cats, and to anything else. Maybe even humans, chickens, cows, anything that this comes in contact with. So, what is this virus and how does it enter our body? That is today's video's topic. So, let's have a quick look at how this virus gets into our body. So, this virus can't exist normally in the air because it will die immediately because of the sunlight, temperature and conditions. So, we have no worry of it spreading through air, but we have problems with direct contact. Yeah, it has direct contact problems. Like it can spread through saliva. See, when dogs bite, the rabies which is inside their salivary glands goes up to their teeth and enters our wounds. So this virus enters our body. Then it takes a pipeline through our blood to try and reach our brain, which is its target. But this is a very, very deadly technique. But we already have a vaccine against it. But for a few cases, the vaccine is not working. Like you must have heard in the news that one person died because of rabies, but got a vaccination. Still, she died. That's because some of these viruses have gained immunity to this virus, or just our body could not defeat them. Like rabies needs to reach the brain to accomplish its goal. So let's look how this gets into our guts and goes to our brain. From the blood vessels, it flows to a very, very big pipeline. It can go anywhere in the body now. Our immune system does not bother that much because it just thinks, this is safe. Because a normal virus would hijack the cells, making them make clones of the virus, like coronavirus. So our immune system will be triggered as the cells release chemical signals that it's being invaded. But this virus does not. It remains neutral. It may take a period from a few weeks to a few months or even a few years before it reaches our brain. That depends on the virus. Anyway, this virus goes undetected by the security agents of our body, the immune system. And after sneaking past our defenses, it reaches inside our body. The next area it needs to get, the nervous system. Then the whole commanding wire system that links our brain to all parts of our body. It allows us to move and talk. I made a video about that, by the way. If you want to know more, just watch it. Anyway, it needs to enter this nervous system, these nerves, to actually move to the brain, because otherwise it might get detected. So from here, it tries to get past the nerves. It gets into the nerves without any notice and starts taking its journey to the brain. And like going with these electromagnetic system joints, it just reaches the brain, or technically the brain stem, its target, where it starts hijacking our brain and changing our behavior to quick anger, quick sadness, changing of emotions, wrong words, tongue twisting, many things related to our behavior. And this is when our immune system finally realizes their main bulk, our brain, is being infected. They quickly send the reinforcements, the strongest weapons, neutrophils, which are like suicide bombers. Once they see a bacteria, they eat it, swallow it whole, and some even explode to spread out danger, to spread out poison, to kill these bacteria. So all of these neutrophils start rushing to the brain in the blood vessels. But neutrophils are extremely dangerous. They can even destroy our body from the inside. That is not happening because the neutrophils kill themselves after a few days after birth to prevent them from destroying our body from within. So our nervous system can at any time order a neutrophil to explode. So when these neutrophils are arriving towards our brain, the rabies virus takes control of the nerves. Using the nerves, the virus orders the neutrophils to explode. They explode. And that's the end of the neutrophils. No neutrophils reach the brain. And, well, that's the end for you. You might still survive this phase, but the next phase is fatal. The next phase is when the virus takes a truly amazing journey and goes from our brain to our salivary glands, just like in dogs. Why? Because we are going to bite the next victim. Actually, that's not going to happen. It happens in dogs, but not in humans. It appears that we don't want to bite others, so we just don't. But still our saliva will be secreted with rabies virus. Just one drop inside another person and he is infected with rabies. How's that? And suddenly our brain starts failing, and one by one each of our organs start failing. Heart, lungs, liver, stomach, intestines, all of our body starts to fail.
How this vaccine works?
This vaccine?
Yeah.
Oh, it's simple. It works like any other vaccine. Meaning, it injects a weaker version of the rabies virus inside to our body. It is introduced. But this rabies virus can do nothing at all to our body. Meaning, even if it reaches our brain, it's okay. It can't do anything. But our immune system immediately takes this as a threat and starts invading this virus. It immediately finds out that this is a pathogen. It will destroy us and will start invading using all of its antibodies and finally finding the right antibody. Vaccines don't work by sending antibodies inside our body. They work by making our body create the antibodies. So when our cells find the B cells, which make the antibodies, they start making rabies antibodies, which start killing the virus. But that is only vaccine virus, so it will do no effect at all. And the vaccine virus is dead. But some of the T cells, which are the cells which activated the antibodies, change into memory cells and stay. If the rabies virus attacks, it will be ready. So, since the virus takes a long time, as I said, to reach the brain, before this time we can take a vaccine. Our body will get the antibody and will start immediately invading the rabies. And that's how the vaccine works. Anyway, as our organs fail, we finally die. Or this does not happen all the time because we have a vaccine. And this vaccine is preventing thousands of deaths every year. So, if somebody is ever bitten by a dog, a cat, or any other wild animal, please go to an hospital quickly and take a rabies vaccine just in case. Nobody wants to go to heaven. So, see you in the next video. Bye-bye. Please like and subscribe. Bye. And one more thing before we wind up the video. The reason we die because of rabies is because our brain inflammates inside our skull, which is fatal. And also our spine also inflammates, which is also fatal. Both of these are fatal events, and just as I said, the organs start failing, and that's it. He's gone. So, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Bye.